Hello and welcome to SMZ3 tournament race. Sorry for the delay, we've had some problems with the restream tools. We should be going anytime now. The seed rules are 774 with the boot start. That is linked to the past boot start. I am not in the race room, so I don't know how soon it will be starting. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty quick. And we are off. Matkap supporting the Yoshi Super. Oh, Yoshi's Island Super Mario. Yoshi and Seb with the default Samus. I'm always wondering if any of our two runners will make the Morph Pedestal gamble. And no, they won't. Don't know what that sprite is. An E-Tank on Lake Hylia Island. Not terribly interesting. Matkap going for the 3 chests in Sahasrarla's closet. Eastern is a pendant, and Hera is a token. With on the boot start, this play makes sense because you can bonk the wall open, so it's free 3 chests. Norfair, interesting. Nothing interesting. Last race I commed was Andy's race, and Pendant Ridley was hiding progression, so arrows are the tier 2 pull. Matkap continuing on the way to Eastern. Oh, that is Bow on Lumberjack Ledge, so this is an Agaseed. Big key in the first chest. Piece of heart. at the mushroom spot. So we know 2 pendants. Maybe pod is the 3rd pendant. That would still make this an Aga seed, but if you can mimic clip and GT, you don't need the bow. Unfortunately, you cannot legally cheat your way past the red Igor rooms in Eastern, and the statue you need to hit with an arrow to go to the boss in pod. High jump boots. Well, 3 bombs, I guess. This room, dark room in the Eastern, can be a bit tricky when you have nothing. But Matkap did it pretty quickly. Nothing in the village as well. And more bombs. Nothing at the Bottle Merchant. $50. Like Madcap is going to the floodgate. It's a free PB pack. A mushroom at floodgate. Devs using Granny's retirement fund to buy 10 bombs. See what's in the library. We haven't found much yet, though. That's pretty surprising. Morph ball on the in the library. Need supers. I believe at least one of the runners has usable audio. We're just having issues with the restreaming options. More money. Charge beam, interesting. Looks like Seb will do the same play. Will be interesting to see if he checks Agina. We know the charge beam is there. I think we're still looking for a super pack. There's at least one guaranteed in Sphere 1. Possibly in the mini Moldom cave. Madcap also sees this as a Naga seed. Oh, careful, Seb. Hate it when that happens. Bomb is in midair and explodes and it doesn't hurt the critter you're trying to kill. There's our super pack. Blue mail. A glove. And okay, a second pack of peeps. This will make Bryn Loop more comfortable. Seb still has to be careful because a crab hit will kill him. Seb is coming back out, I assume, to set up, yes, setting up the water walk. Still have to be careful. Going straight for the whirlpool. Will this be, yeah, waterfall cave check. Any tank. And will we check what's on the ledge? Nope. Resetting to, no. Still going to check something. Going for a Gina, probably. Nope, gonna turn in the mushroom. My fake flippering and using the whirlpool to get really close to the witch's hut. That's an E-tank. And that should be a reset to, yeah, Super Metroid. Matkap will get their morph ball. And scouting the race, maze race, instead of blindly grabbing it, yeah. $50 is one of those items where if you're doing it blind, you're gonna pick it up, but if you're just scouting, you're probably not gonna grab it. Scout. Back end of Gauntlet. Kind of hard with the high jump boots here. And nothing interesting at the back of Gauntlet. Getting trolled by the mini Bulldorm a little bit. Setting up the Mog Ball. Reminder, this is normal logic. For Super Metroid, you are not expected to be able to Mog Ball. water crab. Supers. Didn't see if Matkap set up water walk. I assume so. And yep. Grab those missiles. Seb did not get the charge beam, so it's unlikely, at least early on, that you will get ammo. Ah, we will see Hobo. $300. Oh, Vargas suit. Wow, that's an interesting sequence break. It's not in logic, but it's really nice to have this early. It's gonna make the acid of Gauntlet be... Well, it still hurts, but it hurts a lot less. $15 power bombs. Yeah, the mug ball out of the little zone there is kind of hard with high jump boots. And we'll see an escape play. Oh, that's right, Seb did not do escape. Well, I mean, I assume he's gonna do escape, but he could be just checking uncool. Impossible is nothing. So far, Red Loop is pretty disappointing. Ah, hook shot. That's interesting. All right, that's Eastern. Yeah, Eastern Death Mountain. Kept getting bullied by the guard. And yeah, this is an escape play. Maybe something interesting down here. A bottle. Or skip. Works better with a super. There we go. Have one bomb left. Fortunately, you can use pots to defeat the jailer. Like, Seb is farming peeps. So, well, how many more does he need? One for the door, one for the passage. Another one. Then you're at Morph Ped. 3 for Billy Mays. Ooh, Seb does another setup with the high jump boots. Like he got it. That was a more complicated version of the reverse gate glitch. The high jump boots, you can just put your back to the wall and jump straight up and shoot your super. You don't need to do it from the door frame. Matkap is braving middle of escape with nothing. Okay, you found the cross. Dark cross. 300 more buck. Oh, he's not in Dark Cross. I'm sorry. I was looking at the reverse gate glitch. Looks like this is a play to start in Norfair. And check Spectacle Rock too. Okay. There's Quake up there. So that went down Red Tower. Lamp is always handy. Of course, more power bombs. Now he's gonna do Dark Cross. That's, the lamp will help. $20. Mirror. Matkap joins Seb in Norfair. Has the advantage of having the various suit. But it's out of logic. Seb will likely follow the hook shot and the mirror. He'll find Lamp and Quake. Matkap is in Cathedral. Look at the item in the lava. Bug catching net. Zip scouts the lamp. And big thanks to Ozzy, which I believe has finally managed to wrestle the cropping tool into working. Oh, screw attack's gonna make things a lot easier. Find. Unfortunately, for I get 2, you would need also the cape if you don't have Master Sword. So will we see? Okay, with High Jump Boot, this is a pretty easy play. To avoid doing the loop, you can just wall jump your way up there. E-tank and the single arrow. More supers are always good. Gain of Samaria in Paradox Cave. And flippers, alright, well, that varies in logic now. Seb might check it out because he has the money for Zora too, so he could just get everything there. We don't know what's at Zora. But we know the hobo has Varia suit. An E-tank, like, pretty convenient. Wave beam. Power Gave is nothing. Now I assume Seb will check Zora. Or the back first, the back of escape. Cat will not sequence break. Crocomire. As we know, Dark Cross is nothing. And Matkap, not sequence breaking. Ice beam and crumbling tower. Ups to go up the elevator. To grade? Yeah, to grade. Deb on their way to various suit. Missiles and various suit. Matt kept waiting for that last super drop. Mini Crate drops a bunch of supers immediately, but if you wait until he's done exploding, you get another super. Matkap charging up, probably to paralyze Crate. His hands, anyway. Makes the quick kill easier. Or not. Two supers in. Third one. Or fourth. Nothing behind Crate. High five. Nothing interesting in the ceiling. That also gets the full fight with Crate. Matkap back in Warfare. Alright. Has the mirror now. Will likely get Quake. And maybe Scout Hera. Squirrel. Last pendant is at Ice Palace, and the red crystal is at Swamp. Everything else is a crystal or a token. Quick. Matkap can grab everything in the dungeon except what's on Molnor. No weapon for that. Deb is following various suit. That's a missile pack in Hera. back down and comes back up to get more pots. That decides to grab the bug catching net. Still missing one item out of Hera. It's a bad fall. Seb grabs their crew attack. Well, Matkap doesn't have morph bombs, so grabbing the croc escape item is difficult. So I'm trying to do the delayed wall jumps up there. Cap makes it 2. Gauntlet. We know there's nothing interesting in the back, but what is in the middle? Oh, so that's a very important thing that might take a while to get. Speed booster in Gauntlet. Seb might unfortunately end up last locating that. Grabs the arrow capacity. Indeed, well, we most likely do all of Bryn Loop first. And Matkap will not have to leave waterway behind. It can be cleared. And we know more bombs are there and more PB packs, so all of Bryn Loop can be cleared easily. Nothing new for a while, as both racers check what the other has checked earlier. speed and high jump makes this smog ball pretty hard. Seb gets the fire rod. Mission Impossible. Now, will Seb break Brock? It appears not. Now we'll see what is at Waterway and if Seb is in serious trouble. What is here? Nothing. Okay. Not a big deal then, if to leave Waterway behind, but at least we know, Matkap knows there's nothing. And we'll never have to return here. Seb is going to... Oh. He's gonna do the rest of Brinstar, but not Gauntlet. Or skipped. Your stuff, Mother Brain. Nothing. Matkap has a lot of Super Metroid to do with Speed Booster. Everything can be done except Meridia and Lower Norfair. Matkap gets it first. Gets reverse gate glitch first try. More supers. Nothing at Alpha Missiles. It looks like the logic would have been to do Bryn Loop, fight Spore Spawn, get your Morph Bombs, and get Speed Booster by Infinite Bomb jumping to Gauntlet. Check. Billy Mays. Oh. Jump to the invisible platform was short. It's easier if you unequip, yeah, high jump boots, but it's possible. Billy Mays has nothing, but he's not done yet. Yeah, nothing and nothing. Another high five. $50 in the ceiling. Seb's gonna get Baser. Matkap also having a difficulty with the jump to the invisible platform. I assume Seb will go up red tower now. Yes, looks like wreck ship is a logical play. After wrapping up Red Loop. We've got to be careful with screw attack here, you can break the platforms. We haven't seen yet is what is at Climb Supers. Matkap has the power bombs to do it, and also has morph bombs, but you need the power bomb for the door. So for Seb's sake, I hope that Speed Booster is required early, so they don't spend an hour not having it. That is the flute. Cap opts to clear the Boyons. Finally gets this fine spark and gets money. Declines to take it. And once 230 missiles and bomb turrets are done, Matkap will have fully cleared all of Brinstar. The Brin Loop, rather, because this is technically criteria. There's also landing site PBs to check on their way out. Spring Ball, nice to have, never logically required in normal logic. In hard logic, it can be required to do certain tricks. Police 7 is gonna go check Gauntlet. Nope. Planning maybe on his way out. Nothing at bomb 3, so... Matkap will have a much easier time getting to the landing site power bombs with the Shine Spark. Oh, that's the hard killer. Heartbreaker, rather. When you're almost there and you mess up the timing of an infinite bomb jump. Speed is in the middle of Gauntlet. Unfortunately, Seb has scouted the back of Gauntlet, which has nothing. So Speed is isolated. That one check. What is up here? More power bombs. Again, and then likely headed to wrecked ship. Can full clear it. Can't even get what's in the... What's at reserve wrecked? The reserve at wrecked ship. Wrecked ship is in logic with the speed booster. Oh, there we go. So Seb won't be that far behind. They'll get their speed booster. Seb has pretty much exhausted their options, so makes sense to check Gauntlet now. Yoshi has an E-tank. Forget to check Spooky Hallway. Nothing. Oh, decides to get the bombs anyway. And the next check will, well, not a check. Fantoon is next. As he's locking the rest of the ship. Having a bit of trouble getting the Shine Spark here. It's easier as a one tap, but logic doesn't expect you to be able to do a one tap. Open the door. Now to do a one tap is just to have take a couple of steps first and then hold dash. That's only 4 in a cycle, 4 missiles. With a slow pattern. And a quick eye close. Gonna take 4 or 5 cycles. Enraged Fantoon. Thought he was almost dead, but he was not. Well, he is almost dead now, but that's the reason you don't enrage Fantoon, is you cannot harm him until he's done enraging. Fortunately, dodging the flames is easy when you have your attack. If you're suitless and don't have screw or charge, it's pretty hard to survive. One more super should do it. Just in case. He's that red and he's just 1 super away, yeah. Fantoon dead. But tempting to do the charge. The Shine Spark into Red Ship. Fantoon was our other red crystal. The other one was at the swamp. Got it. Seb joins Matkap and Red Ship. That's a book. That makes desert fully clearable. Still no weapon though, aside Fire Rod. If you can't consider that a weapon. It is a weapon to kill Lamo for sure. But I expect the sword at Croc Escape will probably be grabbed first. That cat is saving, likely to check what's at the back and reset if it's nothing. With speed and high jump boots here, you can just, yeah, you can jump out of the water and wall jump up. Traps are dangerous, but with Vario suit, it's not too bad. Medium, no. Another slow pattern. Fortunate. Only got 2 missiles in. Ooh, mitts are in the back. Yeah, we want those. The way to do it would be just to unequip high jump boots. Speed booster, lowering your jump height without high jump boots is actually useful here. One distance, not height. There we go. No more high jump boots. So Myths gives us Dark Roll, even though it's without the Moon Pearl, so does it really give us anything yet? Not really. Time it. Take your time, Matkap. It's hard to say who's ahead, but Seb is gonna. Well, Seb has done Paradox Cave, which Matkap has not done, but he's a bit behind in Wrecked Ship. Almost. You have to take your time, Matkap. And well, good thing Matkap's safe because he's about to die. Crystal flashing. Good call. Go, that's Iron's Mitts. And now the way back. Seb gets their book. Seb is also saving before checking the back of Rick's ship. High-fiving for the third time. Seb can also Crystal Flash if the need arises. Cap is in the attic. I was going to check the attic item on the way to the right. It's a long check, but it can be something. Any tank, which Matkap will grab. Tab resetting. Fortunately. I hope that's not a escape of that check, because we know it's very important. So go down, Seb, not up. Oof. Well, it is mid, so odds are pretty good. They lock something early, so Seb will be forced to come back here. E-tank up there. So Wreck Chip was required for mids, if nothing else. We're still looking for Moon Pearl. Matkap will deboost across Bowling Alley. Three items remain in the Wreck Chip. Gravity Suit, Wreck Chip Reserve, and whatever is in the between, the Chozo statue. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, so Wreck Chip was for one item, but one very important item. Mids. So what else can we do here? Well, there's the speed lock portion of Upper Norfair and King's Tomb. I believe that's what Matkap will do. Red Tower into left side Norfair. So we are running out of checks again. We have Ice Beam, we have Crumbling Tower. We have the sword at Krog Escape. And the 5 items behind Krog. That's pretty much it. Yeah, and Kings too, with the mids. So we're likely looking at kind of Moon Pearl imminently. Except going to Link to the Past, yes. Follow up the book, I suppose. Right, the book with the sword, well, with Fire Rod, that works too. We also have Desert Palace. So we'll first activate the flute. We want those BBs. Another crystal flash is nice. I would be shocked if Matkap was not heading left, but you can always go right and backdoor Krog if you want to. Krog's in logic with speed booster. Yeah. Left side. Ooh, that's grappling beam. The only that puts. Oh right, we haven't checked X-ray. That puts X-ray in logic. Have magic in desert. Nothing in crumbling tower. So in Super Metroid, what we have left now is Crocomire. Oh, getting the sword right now? Or saving first? Okay, saving. In case Croc has nothing, it's faster to reset your way out. But something's gotta give soon. Cap opts not to use ammo. Oh, okay, so he switched to supers now. Faster. And charge phaser for sure. With half magic and fire rod, Lambo should be pretty easy. Nothing in the back of Croc. So it gets Lambo in 2 cycles. That's the only heated room behind Crocomire. Like Seb is gonna grab with a Sagina. We know it's the charge beam. Costinus room is... Oh, Science Spark. Any tank, sure. Or no. Oh, sure. Maybe. Change your mind. Charge beam acquired. Time's left. Seb is headed for the front of escape. Nothing at Indiana Jones, and anything at Grapple Beam. No, reset. So Matkap is gonna grab the sword on his way out of Crocomire. And the only other Super Metroid check that's possible to make now is X-Ray, thanks to Grapple Beam. Really a sword. 1 hour 15 minutes in. Now, is Matkap going straight to Link to the Past, or will they check X-Ray? X-Ray will not be checked, at least not for now. Alright, because Matkap has all of Eastern Death Mountain to do. That's 8 checks. And whereas X-Ray is 1, it's a singular and very long check. Although, in their position, you could have saved and reset your way out of X-Ray if it's nothing, but I understand why Hera and Eastern Death Mountain is more attractive. Also, Ether Tablet can be scouted. Oh, that's powder. At Ether. Gets the Paraclip. Alright, last time Matkap fell in the middle hole, trying to get to the big chest. Okay, so the last item is either on Troll Dorm or in the basement. I did not see what was that sick kid. Ooh, Ether, okay. Seba hasn't done Eastern. Oh, and not even Zashrala? It's not. So it's understandable why they're not returning to Wreck Ship. At least not yet. Maybe Seb will do Norfair, get his grapple beam, and then return to Wreck Ship to have an easier time getting to the item in the back with the grapple beam. Hopefully. Seb will scout Crocus Cave and see it's a sword. Fully first Seb, this is not Moon Pearl. Although, without... Okay, it's a shield. Don't save and quit, you have the mirror. Oh, activating the flute, I suppose. Or... not? Going straight to King's Tomb, okay. Following up on the mitts. This Moon Pearl, it is not. Okay. Well, with I don't know actually. Activating the fluid, going back to Eastern Death Mountain. The only thing left I can see is X-ray. Right, you can do the bunny run to checkerboard. That's true. Oh, and they can fight Gold Toriso. And they have a logical way out of the screw attack pit with the bomb jump. So we have Upper Norfair actually too. Lower Norfair, I mean. The mushroom buys the potion. Rock is down. And that's gonna be checkerboard into Norfair, lower Norfair probably. Gotta dodge the murder bird. No, Matkap does have Quake. It was on Spectacle Rock. Managed to get the glitch, bunny glitch. Okay, nothing interesting. Probably gonna mirror and complete desert here and then go to lower Norfair. Okay. So I suppose I'm expecting the Moon Pearl to be in lower Norfair or something leading to it. That's a long time for the Moon Pearl. We know where Bow is. It's on like a ledge. There's something ledge there. So, we could have a case of a Moon Pearl on the Pyramid Ledge. That's happened before. So not having mitts leaves Seb with few options. I think all that's realistic would be to check X-ray, but So it also was late to speed boosters, so they have climb supers and waterway too. The portal. Gotta check checkerboard. And checkerboard. Nothing. Okay, well. What we have left is Lower Norfair and X-Ray. So we cannot go to Lower Norfair. That doesn't leave a lot of options. Souls. Oh, need a few more. Need more supers actually to finish off Gold 3. So probably just gonna reset if it's not there. Yeah, the other penny. Interesting. Okay, so logically you are expecting to be able to bomb jump your way out of the screw attack pit. I'll be just refilling ammo. Yeah. Go back there though, unless X-Ray has what we need. What else is there to do? Going back to Wonderful. Everybody turned in their mushrooms, so yeah, but it's not attainable yet. We need a Master Sword. Ah, true. Matkap has not done Paradox Cave. That's why the reset. But we know Paradox Cave does not have progression. Well, I mean, there's the Red Cane, which will be progression at some point. Can I do Super Bunny Cave too? And scout Turtle Rock to know if we have the medallions we need. We have the right one for Meyer, but is Turtle Rock Bombos locked? Wrong. Trying to do the Super Bunny glitch, yeah, with the mirror, apparently. Nothing in, nothing. Alright. We'll likely scout Turtle Rock. Or Keeper's up there. And we need bombos. So quick, where's bait? I think Seb has done Zoro. Eagle Arrow. I don't think anyone pays Zoro now. Matkap will get the cane soon, and Zoro has nothing. Flippers. Likely be a flipper check. So after Matkap is done with flipper check, oh, apparently going back to Lord Warfare. Seb has few options left. Oh, that was a Master Sword somewhere. Okay. It is. It's also, oh yeah, it is. So Barley Moon Pearl on Aga Ledge. Might be better to do Aga first, so it's because you have to do Aga anyway. And maybe you'll have Moon Pearl on the edge, meaning you don't need to go to Lord Warfare. Okay, so Matkap definitely hasn't done that. He's gonna get powder. Yes, what Matkap is doing is in logic. This is not a sequence break. Got it pretty quickly. Good job. Seb is headed to Aga, which has to be done at some point anyway. Might as well do it now. You can't screw attack while underwater without gravity suit. I have to use a power bomb. No, got it. Never mind. And yes, doing Iron Infinite Bomb Jump here to in worst room in the game is also in logic. Oof, you can do that too, right? You have high jump boost, you can do the wall jump. That one is not in normal logic though. But it is in hard logic. Nothing here. Matkap is going to save, I assume, to check. Yeah. I think we have an item left on Armos Knights. Not sure though. So the bow, it could be something behind the bow. Aside from pod completion. If nothing is at PB's a shame, will Matkap reset? Or will Matkap go to Ridley? Because Friday there was something at Pendant Ridley. Matkap is going for it. Oh, and Ridley's a green pendant too. So you can't just reset if there's nothing, you have to check the pendant too. While Seb is doing this Swagaga fight. Getting blue balled for his efforts. There's a lot of blue balls. Fortunately, Matkap has a farm beam, so it won't be too awkward to farm the Green Hornets. We got the shovel on Pyramid Ledge. Will the shovel lead to anything? Matkap starts the fight with Ridley. The powder is on the Ether tablet. I think Ridley's dead. Yes, he is. Nothing at shovel. Sam is running out of checks. Already has done Death Mountain. Now he has the awkward speed checks he skipped, unfortunately, and X-ray. You can have Moon Pearl on Armless Knights or something. At this point, why not? It's like what Seb is going to do. Eastern. Alright, and Seb, it's pointless for Seb to get powder because they can't check it. You would need, yeah, minutes at least. Don't die. Matkap. You can Crystal Flash, that's right. Still okay. There are no progressive bows in SMZ3. Bow is the bow and the silvers are the silvers. Wisely saving, just in case. Spike is gonna crystal flash. Yeah. A bottle. No need, I already have one. Scouting PBs in gel. Another bottle. Leaves us with Waterbury Special. And the last check. For Norfair, Lower Norfair. Thing. So Matkap has one item left in Logic here and another one at X-Ray. Oh, and right, and Link to the Past. There's still Zora and the sword on the ledge. You have the money. Supers, okay, so only have X-Ray left in Super Metroid. Where's the item on the Almost Nice? Maybe there's something on pen. Can't be hammer. Could be ice rod. Could be bombos. Matkap will turn in the green pendant. Ridley's alright, we still need gravity, that's true. Here. Hey, gravity suit behind pendant Ridley. Oh boy. So, yeah, we might have Moon Pearl in Meridia 2 hours in. Why not? It'd be pretty special if we had a go mode Moon Pearl. I've never had one. I've had it a few times, second to last, but never go mode. Seb will really be running out of locations without the myths. Oops, fell in the Cora pit, fortunately. Nothing speed lock at Main Street, and that's a hard piece. So Seb is heading to Waterway most likely, and then climb supers. Nothing up there. Nothing here. Oh, and Shack Tool and Plasma Rooms. Plasma Room are in Logic with Screw Attack for Plasma and Grapple Beam for Shack Tool. Yes. I don't think you can check Powder. You would need Hammer or Moon Pearl. Because he would have to bunny walk his way there. Somehow. Mirror and... Red Boomerang, Watering Hole. Now we'll Seb check X-Ray. I think they will. Yeah. No, but maybe not. Okay, yes. Could have Moon Pearl here. Or anything, really. Oops. Matkap headed to Waterway, Aqueduct rather. And do we have something at X-Ray? Wave Beam. Nice to have, but not required. Nothing at Aqueduct. Check his sand pits, most likely. The question is, are we checking Shack Tool as well? Aqueduct was nothing. Myths are at wrecked ship energy tank in the back. And Seb decided to skip that. Seb is running out of locations though. Because we know progression is in Lower Norfair and he needs the myths for that. Sandpit now. Nothing up here. Supers. Oh, resetting. Okay, so not checking Shack Drool, at least not yet. Probably gonna fight Bot Wound. And then Dragon. Kinda low on ammo for Bot Wound, but Charge Beam, you know, you won't soft lock yourself. Have hopefully resetting to go back to wrecked ship and grab those myths. But Wound has what is known as the greatest hitbox in the video games. Oh right, Seb also has to check climb supers. Okay, so hopefully heading to the right to wreck ship to get the myths out of the back of wreck ship. What is that? Cape. There could be something at Bumper Cave Ledge. Grapple beam should make this fairly trivial. Matkap is farming for a Great Dragon. Lumberjack Ledge has a bow, yes. Oof. Messed up the grapple across. Okay, so Sebi is gonna have... We're gonna find the myths. Not saving before Dragon, sure. Pressure Shroom has nothing. PBs, I think. We have seen everything in Super Metroid aside from the Dragon item, Plasma, and Shack Tool. Matkap also hasn't checked X-Ray, but we know it's just Wave Beam. It's one fried shrimp. Dragon was herself. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing in Meridia except for the cape and whatever is that Shack tool and plasma. Matkap gravity jumping out. Gonna be a plasma check into a Shack tool check if nothing is a plasma. Not saving, okay. So probably not a reset play. Oh, except for Ridley, who had gravity behind him, but yeah, overall not required except for completion. Nope. Going straight to Meridia, to Dark World. Oh. Probably gonna do the flipper checks, or no. Returning here. Well, Matkap chooses to do Aga with the cape. Still hasn't done Zora and got his Master Sword. It's likely that something is at Plasma, yeah. Or Shack. Oh, Seb will go straight to Lore Norfair, most likely. Welcome, SpeedGaming Raiders. We have a doozy of a seed here. With a Naga required seed, also Pendant Ridley required. And in all likelihood, a Plasma Room with Shack Tool as well. Bombos and Ice Rod. We haven't scouted the pedestal, no. Pet obviously cannot have hammer and moon pearl, but it could have bombos. Or ice rod. That's an extremely long IBJ for Sam, but hopefully they'll get it first try. That is a heartbreaker, wow. Hopefully Matkap remembers they have Zora too. Okay. Matkap remembers Zora is unchecked. Why fake flipper when you have the flippers? Oof. Matkap scouts the Master Sword. So after this, Matkap still has what? X-ray, Plasma Room, or Shack Tool. Hasn't cleared Eastern, but should know. They already cleared Eastern, rather, but didn't kill Armor's Knights due to not having the bow, but should know that Armor's Knights don't have an item. He lost his portal back to the back of Meridia. And Seb gets it. Oh, well, Matkap's getting powder, but he can't do much with it. This might be an X-ray check or also getting back into Meridia. Might be going for Shack Tool. Looks like Matkap will save. And head for X-ray first. Well, this is going to be tricky with the... Matkap will have difficulty getting your X-ray here. Or not. I forgot about speed booster and high jump boost here. Don't need the freeze beam. Oof. Wave beam. So Matkap, you have to pick your poison. Plasma beam or Shack Tool. Up or right? Looks like up. Smash it to Chig and Shack. So if not here, then we have a last location at Shack Tool. And that's a Moon Pearl at Plasma Room. The seed could troll us too again and have something at Shack Tool as well. So I was gonna need the Crystal Flash here. Or not, I guess. And just count. do still indeed need a hammer, bombos, and a rod. Could be a check tool. Could be on ped. Well, not hammer, but Seb died, unfortunately. So, one pearl acquired. All of Dark World is available. Are we checking Hookshot Cave first? Sure. Not to be trolled if all 3 items are there. Then you get to go out every single Dark World dungeon. Seb is out of checks, except for Ridley. Supers. Nothing. Nothing. Still nothing. Okay, well. At least we know. Oh, gravity is behind the green pendant. That really holds. So Matkap will choose to go to Myra first. Makes sense. Can't complete pod without the hammer. Can't do all of it except the boss. Can't do all of Skullwoods. Can't do all of Thieves Town except maybe leaving an item behind in the big chest without the hammer. Can't even throw a rock without the hammer. And Skullwoods can be full cleared. And you can check the pedestal at the same time. Can logically check the first chest in Swamp. Can full clear it actually if you do the Specky clip. That's Plasma Beam. Nice. Not necessary, but nice. Although without waving, because Matkap scouted wave and did not reset it. So we'll likely finish without it, so not Plasma not that good without wave. Still better than Spazer, but and the key in that chest confirms the big key is in vanilla. It is vanilla location. That is stopping to farm. While Matkap is headed to Vitreous. We're gonna switch to the bow now. Yep. Going back in for the last item, I suppose. We only saw plasma. Last time was in the map chest then? Zeb is about to fight Ridley. Good luck. And last item is missiles. Okay, what next? Can't be Turtle Rock. Probably Skullwoods. Fortunately died to Ridley. First item in Skullwoods, nothing. We are still looking for Ice Rod, Hammer, and Bombos. Ridley was holding the green pendant, which is Gravity Suit. That's a fairly well-behaved Mothula so far. Matkap has a potion in case things are dire, but nope. That is Mothula down. Still has an item though, I think, in the back. Second item was nothing. Okay, are we going to check? Yeah, this is a pet check. It's a reserve tank, I think. We could still have an item in Shack Tool. Unfortunately, another death to Ridley. Turning in the purple chest. Nothing. Might want it. Going into thieves. Hopefully nothing is hammerlocked. Few hours and 30 minutes in, we're still looking for 3 items. Three items in front could end up having 4th one in the big chest. Ridley changed color twice, should be close to dead. So is Seb. Death number 3, unfortunately. have silvers now. Okay, same was the last item in Thieves. And that's a dead blind. Looks like nothing was at Barber Cave Ledge. Next, we're gonna check Graveyard Ledge. Probably into Catfish check. Nothing. Was Hype Cave not checked? Logically, there's one check, only one check in a swamp, but if you do the Specky Clip, you can full clear it. King's Tomb was already checked. Before Moon Pearl, actually. That's a reserve tank. That could be the final troll of the seed. Finally get Moon Pearl and everything is in Hype Cave. Dumpy time. That's Ice Rod, okay. The only thing that could be a Pyramid Fairy now would be Bombos. Hammer and Bombos, let's go. Nope. 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 Nothing in Hype Cave. Next check will be probably Bombos tablet. Okay, so we're kind of running out of locations. There's all of pod except the boss that's accessible. There's logically one check in swamp. You can do some of ice, but not all of it. And there's still Shack Tool who could be holding something. Good news is we won't have to climb Death Mountain another time, because we have Ice Rod and the 2 remaining items are required to open Turtle Rock anyway. It blocks a chest too, and the map chest you have to hit some moles. And yeah, you can ice break your way to the big key chest. So 3 checks not possible, the third one being the boss. And that was a pretty fast Peggy clip. Well done. If Bombos is in here, then Hammer would be go mode. Not logically, but for Matkap. Checking left side. Tempered. And a full heart. Zeb is fighting Ridley again. Let's wish them the best. That's the last bottle. So leaving 2 items behind, 3 checks behind, I mean. I haven't counted I think I saw a map. Oh, I think Seb has Ridley, yeah. That's a dead Ridley. Okay, so don't die on the way out. And don't reset. Take your time. Okay, we have 2 items left in Swamp. Well, that was the last item, I guess. Okay. Ice or pod. Bombos could be at Pyramid Ferry, but not Hammer. Guess it's a Pyramid Ferry play. X-ray and power bombs. Still looking for Hammer. Still looking for Bombos. Need to check the catfish check. Graveyard was checked. So all we have left is Pod, Ice, or Shack Tool. We are not bull-locked. Well, doesn't matter, we have the bow. Alright, Seb has his green pennant finally. Turn in the pennant, get his gravity suit, and that's... Well, it's nice to have space jump, but it's of no real use now. Field check Shack Tool. Because Hammer or Bombos could be a Shack Tool. the last reserve tank, I think. That's the big key. Oh, gonna hammer jump. By key count, there should be something at harmless. This can't be a key. Okay, there's something at harmless then. Unless I'm miscounting. He would have been at 3 keys if harmless was a key. No, you're right. Wait. Yeah, we'd have no. That's right. Harmless is a key. My bad. So it's Ice Palace or Shack Tool. This chest cannot be Hammer, but it could be Bombos. And Bombos. So Hammer is Shack Tool or here. Hook shot across the blocks. And that's Hammer. 2 progression items in Pendant Ice. That's truly. Can finish Bod and go to Turtle Rock. It's every major item, because we saw where King of Burna was, just didn't grab it. It couldn't at the time, it was in front of Showcase Showdown. The space jump to get that. Alright, Ice Beam, forgot about that one. Well, Ice Beam's probably somewhere in GT. Yeah, Ice Palace had Hammer and Bombos. Pendant. Ice Palace. Heading to ice immediately would have been the play. Since Moon Pearl was the fourth last item, Stumpy had Ice Rod, and Hammer and Bombos were in Ice Palace. You could have, after diving ice first, you could have go-moded everything, but that is hindsight is 2020 here. Hammer was in the big chest of Ice Palace, yes. Well, there's nothing a check tool except maybe ice. Meridia has Moon Pearl at Plasma Room. And nothing else. That scouts decides to grab the cave. Sure, it could be an item at Bumper Cave Ledge. Whoops. Fell for the trap. Gets the cape. And that's the big key. had to be a key. Just a question if we'll find ice on our way to the big key in GT. Because ice can't be in a lot of places. We've covered a lot. There's Shack Tool, one item remaining in Ice Palace. For that, it's Turtle Rock or GT. We'll check Shack Tool or Plasma Room first. Moon Pearl was in Plasma Room. Of course. That's Buttersword. The key. First chest. Should be a quick Trinex fight. Right, we're headed to Ganon's Tower. Maybe the sea will be kind for once and provide the big key in Hope Room. So I'm gonna say 1. Ice Beam is not required. It makes Turian faster, but you can kill Metroids with power bombs. Room, Hope Room. Come on, big key, big key. Wrong. Could still be the big key in the Tower Room. That would be the final troll of the seed. Nope. Seb is saving. Small key, another small key. Ice beam. And Seb is unfortunately checking Shack Tool first. Just need to do a crouch jump from the top, and you should clear it. Now we're headed to Rando Room. It's in logic with high jump boots and gravity and grapple beam. Looks like we're headed to Ice Armos. Jump is easier if you do a crouch jump. I don't know, I find it easier when you crouch and jump immediately. We get vanilla big key. No. No. French vanilla. Winner was 22. Or 21. That might be thinking it's, no. I don't know. We only had Moon Pearl at Plaza Room. I don't know what's the play. No, Seb scouted Chef Supers. Going back to Lower Norfair? I don't know. need to open the chests. We have everything we could possibly need or want. To heart. All Seb has left is plasma room or shack tool. One more should do it. No. Be a quick fight. With swordless hit. I think that's a 3-frame window. Is it swordless hit? I mean a silverless hit. That's a single G. Dev's on the way to Plasma Room. Finally get Moon Pearl. Going down Turin. That's a moving pearl. Still need one more kill, Seb. There we go. Despite all the trolliness, this will still be comfortably under 3 hours and 30 minutes seed. Wave beam makes skip trickier, but still doable. No, you have to. Okay. If you don't have wave beam with plasma ice, you need to either charge and shoot straight up, or duck and shoot straight up. That's it for Mother Brain Part 1. Nice hat. That fights and defeats Mafula. Heavy's gonna do a pet check at this point, why not? Independent Ridley Seed, an Agassi, why not a pet seed? Matkap chooses the lag corner strategy for Mother Rain 3. Almost done with the Godok's room. Into the escape shaft. No animals will be rescued. And Matkap is our winner. GG. Not sure what the official final time is. I'm not in the race room. 3:23:04. Not sure if our racers will join us for a short interview. And here is Matkap. Hello and GG.
Hello. Oh, sorry. Hello, Nito. Yep. Yes, that was, well, a seed.
It was a seed indeed.
Yeah, that was, I don't know. Like, early game, I felt kind of good. Like, I don't know, about, like, Varia, early
Speed booster.
screw attack, and speed booster, and some stuff. But yeah, towards the end, I don't know. I was hoping for like something little else to go to a lower Norfair, which didn't really come up at any moment. And then yeah, I don't know. If at any point anyone can just like gamble that and save so much time because especially with both hammer and combos there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and also the mids, terrible spot, and at least I got them. But yeah.
Yes, the difference maker was that Steb noped out of the back of Rex ship and left the mids there for a while.
Yeah,
And
definitely can see that happening.
died 4 times to Ridley, I think. So that was unfortunate.
Yeah, that can happen. Depends how many like
It's
seeds
a rough
you
fight
take.
without gravity suit. Take a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
yeah, for sure. It's not easy at all. It's like one of the few things I think like decent at it. Like not very fast, but I like with I don't know like 6, 7 tanks something like that. I'm quite confident. Like if you have the ammo, but then on the way out and everything, and yeah, because the trouble part, it's not like you were rushing it or something like that. Like in the end, I think the seed really didn't like give you more than what had to just do everything. So that was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, you were bottlenecked into fighting Ridley fairly reasonably early. Because you did all of Bryn Loop, wrecked ship, Upper Norfair. Still did not have Moon Pearl, so that kind of hinted at Lower Norfair with the mids and the flute. Still had
Yeah,
to logically, I think, IPBJ up there. Not IPBJ. What am I talking about? Infinite vertical bomb jumping up there, up the screw attack chute.
yeah, because the speed booster was out of logic, right?
Speed booster was
Sure.
put in logic by morph bombs at Spore Spawn.
Okay. But yeah, it was like also towards the end. So I was going to go to Ridley, but like the Varia and everything and the mids and everything was still out of logic. So I was thinking that it was probably the flippers, but like it could just be the Moon Pearl and the flippers anywhere in the Dark World, which could make everything very, very different. So I just like decided to keep pushing everything till I found at least the flippers.
Right.
But yeah, definitely like lost a lot of time like in Hera and like checking Turtle Rock and a lot of dumb stuff.
I
Yeah,
think anyone would have lost a lot of time in this seat.
yeah,
Required
probably.
Advent Ridley and Plasma Room and Agassiz for Bow on Lumberjack Ledge.
Yep, almost everything. But yeah, at least I don't know. I could take it a win, and yeah. Thank you so much to everyone involved, to you, Nito, for commentary, and Grace for tracking and everything in the tournament. It's really fun, and yeah, looking forward to next week.
So are we. Thank you for racing.
Okay, thank you so much. Gonna grab some dinner. Bye bye.
I think we still have one race left in week 1. Hold on, I'll check Discord for that. Yeah, I don't think we have any. I think that's it for week 1. So the next match for week 2 will be on Tuesday. We'll see if we can get a restream for one of those. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. Thank you for Crazed Gamer for tracking. Ozzy for defeating the raid boss that is the cropping tool. And thank you for watching. See you next mission.